Shalom. I'm Brother Yawanathan, a servant for Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, a prisoner of hope, a Hebrew Israelite scattered among the heathen. Keep thy precepts diligently. Ezra 7 and 10. For Ezra had prepared his heart, meaning his mind, to seek the law of Yahweh and to do it and to teach in Israel statutes and judgments. So we know that in this captivity now that we cannot keep all the laws, and also that's what Yahweh Shah died for us, So if we say that we keeping all the laws, we're making, the sacrifice for Yahweh Shah of no purpose. But let's move to Psalms 119. That's why keeping these precepts and knowing these precepts diligently can help you grow and understand the Bible and not be simple-minded and, say, oh, but it says this. If you keep the precepts diligently, you'll know this from that, and it'll lead you where you should be. Psalms 119 and 45. I will speak of thy testimony also before kings, and I will not be ashamed. That's 46. Let me start at 45 where I should be. And I will walk at liberty, for I seek thy precepts. And that's what we do. We seek these precepts, these scriptures of the oracle that's going to help us advance and continue steadfast in this word. Let's go to Proverbs 4 and 12. When thou goest, thy steps shall not be straitened, and when thou runnest, thou shalt not stumble. So you're not, these precepts gonna help you not be confounded, not be, it's gonna help you. When thou goest, thy steps shall be straightened, and when thou runnest, thou shalt not stumble. Next verse, take fast hold of instructions, let her not go, keep her, for she is thy life. So that's what this word is, these precepts, that's why keep thy precepts diligently can help you walk this life and be steadfast in this word by keeping thy precepts diligently. Psalms 18 and 36. Psalms 18 and 36. Thou hast enlarged my steps under me, that my feet did not slip. So these precepts gonna make sure you don't fall, if you keep them diligently, keeping these scriptures, these oracles, staying steadfast in this word. not venturing off, you know. Psalms 119:4. This is the star verse. Thou hast commanded us to keep thy precepts diligently. So this is a commandment that we keep thy precepts diligently, you know, to study, to make sure, you know, you up on this, to hearken, to read, to be about, to stand on business about these precepts. Yes. Psalms 19:15. I will meditate in thy precepts and have respect unto thy ways. I will delight myself in thy statutes. I will not forget thy word. So it says, I will meditate in thy precepts, you know. So when you going through life, in your everyday walk, you know, and you come across something, and you think about a precept, you know, to keep you away from trouble, from harm, you know, from slipping. You know, you don't want to slip. That's what you don't want to do. Okay. So by keeping thy precepts diligently, it can keep you from slipping, you know, keeping you from falling off. Psalms 119:27. Make me to understand the way of thy precepts, so shall I talk of thy wondrous works. You know, so we're asking the Lord, you know, daily to help us understand this word, this wisdom, this knowledge, this understanding. Make me to understand the ways of thy precepts. Because some people don't understand these dark, as it says in Proverbs 1:6, to understand the proverbs and the interpretation, the words of the wise and their dark sayings. You know, so you can't just think you're going to read these precepts and think, oh, I got them. No. That's why they're taught to us. And so shall I talk of thy wondrous works. You know, because these precepts is life. And what it gets you out of and keep you away from is a beautiful thing. It's a wonderful work what these precepts can do, these scriptures. Psalms 119:40. Behold, I have longed after thy precepts. Quicken me in thy righteousness. You know, quicken, make me alive. Behold, I have longed after thy scriptures, after these scriptures, after this word of life, after this bread. Quicken me in thy righteousness. Verse 20, my soul breaketh for the longing that it has unto thy judgment at all times. So let's go to 56. We're in Psalms 119. This I had because I kept thy precepts. Though thou art my portion, O Yahweh, I have said that I would keep thy word. You know, so you a man of your word. You know, you standing on business with these precepts. Yes, yes, yes. Let's start at 55. I have remembered thy name, O Yahweh, in the night have kept thy law. This I had because I kept thy precepts, because I kept these scriptures, because I kept the word of the Lord in my heart, in my mind. Knowing, hey, you know, when this happened, a scripture pop up in your mind, you know, I can't go that way because of this precept. Remember this precept? 62. At midnight I will rise to give thanks unto thee because of thy righteous judgment. I am a companion of all them that fear thee and all them that keep thy precepts. You know, so my brethren is the ones that keep these precepts, you know, that keep the right doctrine, not the wrong one, not the ones that don't know the name of the Lord is Yahweh and his son is Yahweh Shai. You know, if you would, you know, worshiping some other name, you know, we're not keeping company together. I am a company, I am companion of all them that fear thee and of them that keep thy precepts, you know, that keep this word, that keep this knowledge, that keep these epistles. 67. Before I was afflicted, I went astray, but now have I kept thy word. You know, so before I was afflicted, before I was chancing from the Lord, I went astray, you know, doing what I was doing, you know, in the world, drinking, smoking, you know, doing what other sinners do. Before I was afflicted, I went astray, but now have I kept thy word. Thou art good and doest good. Teach me thy statutes. The proud have forging a lie against me, but I have kept thy precepts with my whole heart. You know, so the proud, Esau, you know, he didn't forge lies against us, you know, but we know to keep thy precepts when we hear about the MOTB, you know, we know that's the mark of the beast, and we know not to take the C to the HIP, you know. So we know we have a precept whenever that time comes, and we're challenged with it. We know we're gonna go to the precept where it says in Revelations 13 and 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he caused all, poor, small, and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. So we know that's the MOTB, you know, and that's what we gonna go. We gonna go to a precept. We gonna hey, you know, they trying to cause me to take the mark of the beast. It's time to flee. It's time to stand on my business. Nah, I ain't with that. I don't want that. You take it. I know if I take it, I'm gonna be damned. The Lord is gonna stumble over me. I'm not gonna be a part of the chosen elect. So I know that I have to suffer. I go to that precept, long suffering. So these precepts, if you keep thy precepts diligently, it can help you endure to the end. It is good, 71. It is good for me that I have been afflicted, that I might learn thy statutes. Let's go to verse 78. Let the proud be ashamed, for they dealt perversely with me without a cause, but I will meditate in thy precepts. So when Esau, Edom deal with us, perversely, we gonna meditate in these precepts and go to a verse, in our mind. Hey, that's let's go to Job chapter 5 and 12. He disappoints the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. So we meditate on that. We go to that precept. We go to wisdom and stability shall keep us. We precept after precept. Let's go to Joshua. So keeping thy precepts diligently can help you in life. Joshua 1 and 5. There shall not any man be able to stand before thee all the days of thy life. As I was with Moses, so will I be with thee. I will not fail thee nor forsake thee. Be strong and of good courage, for unto this people shalt thou divide for inheritance the land which I swore unto their fathers to give them. Only be thou strong and very courageous, that thou may observe to do according to all the laws which Moses my servant commanded thee. So we know in these last days we cannot, do all the laws. Turn not from it to the right or to the left, that thou may prosper wherever thou go. This is the point, verse 8. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, these precepts, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. All that our ability to do in this Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots. For then thou shalt make thy ways prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success. Have not I commanded thee, be strong and of good courage? Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed, for Yahweh thy power is with thee wheresoever thou goest. So if you bring these precepts with you, wherever thou go, the Lord is with you wherever thou goest. And we know we talking to the elect, the remnant. Numbers 27 and 23. And he laid his hand upon him and gave him charge as Yahweh commanded by the hands of Moses. So when the Lord, give you charge, let's see what that charge is. Deuteronomy 3 and 28. Deuteronomy 3 and 28. But charge Joshua and encourage him and strengthen him, for he shall go over before this people, and he shall cause them to inherit the land which thou shalt seest. So he charged him and strengthened him with this word, with this knowledge. He shall go over before this people, and he shall cause them to inherit the land which thou seest. So Joshua was a prophet, and he was teaching the children of Israel, to keep these commandments. He charged them. 2 Chronicles 1 and 7. And how can we inherit 2 Chronicles 1 and 7? In the night did Yahweh appear unto Solomon and said unto him, ask what I shall give thee. And Solomon said, Yahweh, thou hast showed great mercy unto David my father, and hast made me to reign in his stead. Now, O Yahweh power, let thy promise unto David my father be established, for thou hast made me king over a people like the dust of the earth in multitude. Give me now wisdom and knowledge, that I may go out and come in before this people, for who can judge this people that is so great? And Yahweh said to Solomon, because this was in thy heart, and thou hast not asked riches, wealth, or honor, nor the life of thy enemies, neither yet hast asked long life, but hast asked wisdom and knowledge for thyself, that thou mayest judge my people, over whom I have made thee king. Wisdom and knowledge is thy granted unto thee, and I will give thee riches and wealth and honor, such as none of the kings have had that been before thee, neither shall there shall have the likes. So the Lord blessed Solomon with this word, with these precepts, with this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. He said, wisdom and knowledge is granted unto thee. This wisdom, this knowledge, this understanding. First Chronicles 29 and 25. And Yahweh magnified Solomon exceedingly in the sight of all Israel, and bestowed upon him such royalty, majesty, as had not been on any king before him in Israel. So the Lord gave him knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. How beautiful is that? Ecclesiastes 2:9. So I was great and increased more than all that were before me in Jerusalem. Also my wisdom remained with me. You know, so that's Solomon. Wisdom remained, you know. Precepts, keep thy precepts diligently. Let's go to Psalms. Psalms 103, 19 through 22. Yahweh has prepared his throne in heaven, and his kingdom ruleth over all. Blessed Yahweh, yet his angels that excel in strength, that do his commandments, hearken unto the voice of his word. Bless ye Yahweh, all ye his hosts, ye ministers of his that do his pleasure. Bless Yahweh, all his works in all places of his dominance. Bless Yahweh, O my soul. Yes, yes, yes. So bless Yahweh, you know, for giving us these precepts and to keep thy diligently. Keep thy precepts diligently. Yes. And with that, we're going to say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Shalom.